Hello, dear friends and astrology lovers. Here I am outside again because it's nice weather and I'm in front of Charles Bridge in Prague. I hope you enjoyed the view. This is one of my favorite places in Prague. So that's why I wanted to share it with you, what I already did in one of my previous videos. Well, new thing is also that I'm recording monthly videos since March this year. In addition to that monthly horoscopes, my novelty is my first online course of astrology that I already spoke about, but unfortunately it's still not online in English. It is online in Czech and Serbian language. So I hope it will soon be in English. Follow my webpage is symbolicthinking.net to see when my lessons will be in offer. And now we are going to say something about main constellations in May. So, pardon, lunar activity. What is going to happen with the moon this month? New moon is going to be on the 5th of May, and new moon will be in Taurus sign. And full moon will be in the 18th of May in Scorpio sign. Other important transits that I'm going to mention are, except the Sun in Taurus, that will be there until the 22nd. Sun will later on in this month be in Gemini sign. Will be from May 7th to May 22nd in Taurus, and after that also Mercury in Gemini. That will be important, this Gemini part. Venus will be from the 16th of May in Taurus. That's also important time for Venus. So the second part of month is more interesting. And on the 17th of May, Mars will be in Cancer. And this is not maybe the best position for this planet. We are losing our willpower and we want to enjoy more in May. That's how situation looks like. And between 17 and 31st of May, Neptune will trine lunar nodes. It's interesting thing. I will say more about that later. And at the 18th, or around the 18th of May, Venus will conjunct Uranus. This is the most important thing actually this month, and I'm going to speak more about that now. In the second half of this video, I will say something about each zodiac sign. Many people are writing to me and asking me why I do not speak in detail about each zodiac sign for every month. I'm avoiding this, as you see most probably, because I do not want these videos to be the instruction for life. According to the system, as some people say, the astrologer said that I have to wait another year, until another year, 1 year more, and then everything will be okay with me. I don't like such things to hear or to say because such understanding of astrology makes no sense for me. We create our lives, and astrology, or let's say spiritual astrology or astrological psychology that I'm doing, only helps us to better understand ourselves and our life course. It can inspire us, but we can't make decisions because of certain transits. We can use it partly. That's all what we can do. So May, here it is. In May, everything flourishes and grows. It is the month when one feels that he is rich and that God is protecting him and feeding him. That is a very important thing. In May, the sun is in Taurus every May. And also, it is always like this, I want to say. So, since May 16 this year, also Venus is in Taurus. And this is very important because Venus is the planet that rules the Taurus sign. And Venus is the planet of erotic love, possession, money, values, aesthetic, and other values, material values especially. So, it is in its own sign, supported by the sun. It's interesting, on the 18th, it's a full moon in Scorpio, so Scorpio energy is active here also. Scorpio is opposite to Taurus, and Scorpio sign also speaks about possessions, wealth, and those things as the Taurus does in another way. So this energy that we have here now in the month of May seduces us, but it also puts us in the situation to recognize the true values. Because while we are perhaps more lazy or more hedonistic or gaining more wealth, we more and more think of that, is that the right thing? So with those constellations that we have in May, and under the influence, of course, of the societies where we live and the system we live in, one can easily think that money or everything material is the most important thing. And it can easily happen to a human being, the same thing that happened to King Midas, who wished that everything he touches turns into gold. This mythos is very actual in our time. So, in this Asian myth, what happened? It really happened so for the king Midas. So, God Dionysus fulfilled his desire that everything he touched really turned into gold. And that's how he could not no longer eat or drink. As this led in the mythos to sure death, Dionysus pitied the greedy king, and he allowed him to be free from the spell. This is interesting myth for all of us. So Midas is the archetype of human desire to attain earthly glory and wealth. And nowadays we see that we live in the world that places material values and money as the highest value of man. To those who enforce this can easily happen, and maybe it happens in a way already now, that when they destroy all human values and they have all of the resources of the world, that they will maybe not have what to eat or to drink. It looks a little bit like that already. So over the next few years, we will all think about true values and about our attitude towards them. This is what Uranus refers to while transiting through the sign of Taurus, and he will transit through this sign from 2018 to 2026. Very long transit. And May this year is interesting because around the 18th of May 2019, Venus will meet with Uranus in the Taurus sign. So this conjunction can potentially bring sudden changes in values. So there can be changes with the stock market, real estate value can change things with the banking system or something like that. Similar things were happening in October 2018 already. We don't know much about that because many things are secrets nowadays, so they're not saying to us what is happening. But similar things can happen in May. I have recorded 3 videos about Uranus in Taurus. They are on YouTube, so you may wish to watch them if you're interested in those topics. So 3 videos about Uranus in Taurus are in English, my videos. It is worth mentioning also that Uranus is in weak position in Taurus, which means that in the coming years there will be not only changes in our valuing system or financial matters or world resources, but people will tend to continue to lose even more human and moral values. So those who are more conscious and perhaps more human and are more sure about real values, they will be maybe responsible in the future to remind others what is really important. So, important is to keep our soul clean, to be healthy, to take care of nature, to eat healthy food, to help people when they need our help, and so on. But when we talk about Taurus in general, I do not think only of those who have Sun in Taurus. But I think also of those who have other planets in this sign. For example, people who have Moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, or lunar nodes can also react to this Taurian energy in the same way. So all of those people will be from May on different a little bit. Especially true for people who have planets in the first degrees of Taurus. Let's say from 0 to 10 degrees. If they did not start any change still, they will start from the May 2000, 19 on. I know many Taurus people who are still sleeping and thinking that everything will be as it was before because they are very slow people. But pretty soon they will see that it's time to move or to change things. To a great extent, this also applies to Scorpio people because they will have transit of Uranus and these conjunctions in May in the opposite sign. So many changes will come to them through their partners, business partners or life partners. Maybe financial situation of their partners will change. That's how they will change also. So things like that Scorpio people can expect also. So let's now briefly comment other transits. I said that this period after the 22nd of May is a really good period to trade for trade, commerce, contracts, traveling, good for studying, good for interaction with people, signing contracts, and so on. Also, after the 16th of May, with the position of Venus, is very good period for buying houses, buying or selling real estate. Things are here actual. Also, possibly very good period to work at home, to beautify the home. I don't know how to say this in English, to work on the home design or to repair things at home. And between 17 and 31st is a good time also for all of those who are more involved in their personal or spiritual growth and development, because Neptune makes good aspects, as we said, so will allow those people to discover or accept their life path in a new or a better way. And now we are going to say something about each zodiac sign. I will speak about signs in pairs. Aries and Libra people are interesting and interested more than others in financial matters, also job matters. So they're now in May counting on what they got and what they lost. Many of them got more than they lost. So if they invested, most probably they can expect good results or now or in the future from those investments. So even though if they have already invested some money, maybe they will invest more this month or next month, let's say. And maybe next 6 months they will experience some changes in their financial situation generally. Let's hope for the better. It looks so. And many of them will also change their jobs or the way how they do the job or some general situation at their job. Taurus and Scorpio people begin or finish one 6 month period. Taurus people are more at the beginning of a new 6 month cycle. Scorpios people are finishing some 6 month cycle. Both of those signs can feel tired in Taurus in May. Taurus because it's around their birthday and we always lose energy around our birthday. Some people are very unhappy even or pessimistic a little bit or things like that. It also applies for all of those who are Scorpios because in May the sun is in the opposite place from their birth. It's also sensitive time for every of us. So those people with planets in Taurus and Scorpio can be a little bit tired. If not, why not? They can start new projects already now. If they are tired, maybe they should wait and until they recover a little bit, they gain energy and they make this set of mind that they are ready for new beginnings. Gemini and Sagittarius people in the second half of this month have the opportunity to learn, travel, communicate. It's a wonderful time for that. It's excellent period if they want to travel abroad and study there, or if they do any trade with people who are from foreign countries. It's a wonderful time for that. Cancer and Capricorn people, we should say crabs, not Cancer, but still we did not change it, are preparing for the period of eclipses. That period will be in July this year. I know many Capricorn and Cancer people who are already like in some sort of a tension. Well, that's good actually because they will maybe solve some inner conflicts. They will maybe prepare themselves for the new 18-year period. That's what they are preparing for. So in May, the tension grows, in June also, and in July, they reach the top, and they maybe understand more, and they make a step towards some new life, let's say. Neptune helps them to find in May new teachers, maybe people who will maybe help them to make important decisions, who will lead them maybe in a proper way. It's a good time to contact others and to talk with them. And in May, maybe Cancer and Capricorn people also solve some things that are about family matters, family properties, and so on. I said already a few times that I will record special video about summer eclipses. I still did not do it, but I have on YouTube channel my old video. The name is Changing Time, the meaning of eclipses in the summer 2018. You may wish to watch this video because this is the preparation for that, what is coming in the summer 2019. And you maybe also wish to see another video. The name is New Direction, Lunar Nodes, Cancer, Capricorn Axis. If you have planets in Cancer or Capricorn, then this video can be also useful. Leos and Aquarius people are in May analyzing what is more important, their family life or career. Perhaps they are doing that already for some time. Maybe May will bring them more knowledge about this. It is good to connect, of course, those two areas of life. Some of them start making long-term plans also. Virgos and Pisces are in May, somewhere between the heaven and the earth. It is certainly very good period for them if they're artists or if they're involved in some sort of healing or helping others through consultations or therapies or otherwise. For caritative jobs, good period. Maybe they will lack practicality this month, but certainly they will feel that they are connected with others in the best possible way. And that's all for now. I invite you to personal consultations in astrological psychology or maybe spiritual astrology or Theta healing or Feng Shui consultations. Theta healing is some sort of new method of healing. Let's say healing is not really that, but some sort of it. It's not something specially new. Chinese know about that. They're doing similar things through Qigong. Indians also know about these methods. Such methods can help us to remove blockages or prejudice that we have in us and that are preventing us to do this life in a better way. Check my webpage symbolicthinking.net to see what else I offer. There are many other videos that I have on YouTube, and many links will be under this video. If you like the video, please share it, like it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much in advance. I wish you to distinguish between true and false values and to hold on the first ones. See you soon.